Hello everyone, your voice here and welcome to our channel Sansevieria 101. So for this episode, we're going to feature another cultivar of the trifasciata species, and we're going to add it on our trifasciata playlist on the channel. And this specific cultivar of trifasciata is named with or as Asalam. So it's Sansevieria trifasciata Asalam. Trifasciata is the species, and Asalam is the cultivar, and the name was given by. I'm sorry if I'm not able to pronounce the name of the person correctly, but it was found in Asalam Hypermart in Surakarta, and that's in Indonesia, I assume. And the person who first found it and gave the name for it is Wikak Sona Kuta Gedi Jogja. That's how I would read the name, but I'm not sure if that I have pronounced it correctly. I'm sorry if I have pronounced it incorrectly. I'm going to put that information on the right side corner for this content, so you would know how the name is spelled. And once again, I'm sorry if I have mispronounced it. And by the way, the name that's given to it, Asalam, means Assalam alaikum in Arabic, which means peace be upon you. And like I said, another reason why it's named Assalam is that it was purchased in an exhibit in a hypermart, which is named as well also Asalam Hypermart in Surakarta, Indonesia. So once again, this is the cultivar named as Asalam, and the person who have purchased it and have given it a name also stated that it might have come from Trifasciata laurentii clumps. However, if that is true, everyone would have had this cultivar easily if you have laurentis, but that is not a case. I don't think Asalam mutated from Trifasciata laurentii. It's, for me, in my experience, it's impossible because I have seen a lot of laurentii clumps. I have traveled a lot of places and I see a lot of laurentii, and I would see my R's are too sharp to see if there are any mutations on a clump. I would easily be able to identify if I would be able to find any Trifasciata Asalam on a Trifasciata laurentii clump. So for me, in my experience, that is impossible. The only way that you can get it is get it from the person who already sells Sansevieria Trifasciata Asalam, and a person who is known to have it. So in my experience of growing laurentii, I have never had a mutation with laurentii, Trifasciata laurentii, as the person claims that this cultivar would incidentally come from a mutation from laurentii. I haven't experienced that, so I cannot say if that is true or not, but in my experience, that is close to impossible. I can point out some of the characteristics as we discuss Sansevieria Trifasciata Asalam. As you can see that the pattern on it, on the center part, which is not variegated, is silvery in color and is very similar to the other cultivar called Morgernstern's gold, and that specific cultivar came from silver frost. So folks, this is silver frost, and if I may compare it, it is very similar to Sansevieria trifasciata Asalam. In fact, the characteristics of how it acts up or it gets sick. Notice that that part over there would rot, and one of the reasons why they rot is it might be that there are some mites that attacked this specimen. By the way, this is my only specimen of Sansevieria trifasciata Asalam. So I'm very careful with it, although spraying a lot of insecticide didn't work. The wound on it though has already dried up. However, this specific leaf on it has wilted down on that specific spot. So the same thing which happens on silver frost, they would rot from that same spot. So if you can see there, rots from the same spot. So this specific specimen of silver frost is an extra clump which I'm using for the purpose of showing you guys the you see that I can move it closer if I can, like that. It is much closer to silver frost than any Laurentii that you have encountered. So my take on it, it might have come from the cultivar, dwarf cultivar, silver frost, and it is a larger version on it of it, because Morgernstern's gold is a larger version of Sansevieria trifasciata silver frost, which is a dwarf type or a short leaf trifasciata. So the three that I mentioned, Morgernstern's gold, Asalam, and silver frost, they are very very similar in characteristics, how they behave, how they get sick, very very similar to each other. This cultivar, I wouldn't say that it came from any Laurentii, because Laurentii are very very large trifasciatas. They're full size. We can actually take measurements right now, and I have my 24-inch ruler with me, so we'll position it as such, and you can see that this specimen is just about 8 inches. Also, the discoverer said that it's the same size as Laurentii and Forest Kate. That's the other trifasciata cultivar that he mentioned. So upon growing this, I have had this plant for a few months now. I think 6 to 8 months, and by now I should have gotten a very tall leaf from it, which I don't, because it just grows at about 8 inches. Maybe it would reach about smaller than 2 feet, but not do not exceed 2 feet. If ever in the future that I'm able to grow this in a clump, one of the leaves might grow longer, but I wouldn't bet that it would be it would reach more than 2 feet. I would say it would be below 2 feet, because for me this cultivar would belong to the variety of compact trifasciatas, not full sizes. Again, in my experience, I'm not able to grow it at full size like what the discoverer mentioned. So I don't agree that it's the same size as Forest Kate or Laurentii. For me, in my experience of growing it, since I have a specimen right now, I would say that it is belonging to the compact group of trifasciatas, and they are a group that do not exceed in growth of about 2 feet in length. So mine is just 8 to 9 inches for the length of the leaf. I could actually also measure the leaf width. Like I said, it might grow wider in the future, but in my experience, what I'm measuring right now, I'll just state the facts here because I'm taking measurements as I am discussing. So the leaf width is 21.8 millimeters. This other leaf is even thinner at 16.1 millimeters. Uh, let's try the oldest leaf on this specimen. It's at 19.6 millimeters, so it's very thin in comparison to the dwarf type silver frost, which is just about 16.1. So as of the moment, I wouldn't agree that it would grow as wide as Laurentiis or as tall as Laurentiis, since I am taking actual measurements of it and I am just stating facts as I discuss the cultivar on our channel. So with that said, I have given the uh, a brief description or a brief history of where this cultivar came from. My take on it is it might have mutated from silver frost. I don't agree that it came from Laurentiis. It looks very similar to silver frost pattern. Looks similar to even the overgrown silver frost cultivar, which is Morgernstern's gold. So I'm not sure. And folks, if you have uh, any questions or suggestions, or if you think that it came from Laurentii, please do comments on the portion below of this specific content. What you think about Sansevieria trifasciata Asalam, and also to add, this the name Sansevieria trifasciata Asalam is not yet. I think it is not yet made uh, proper, or it's not published as Assalam. It's unpublished, but it is what it was called and was discovered. I think it was discovered back, or someone posted it in the Facebook group Planet Sansevieria, February 7th, 2011. But you can check, and if you're part of the Planet Sansevieria group. But as for my take, I have given you the characteristics, the behavior, um, measurements. So I am left to uh, just state the facts for now. In the future, it if this specimen would give me a taller leaf, I would update you and make a follow-up content for this topic. But as for now, if you have any questions or suggestions, leave a comment down below. If you like what I'm discussing or presenting to you, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. That's it for now. Thank you, everyone. You have a great day.